Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of What Drives You. I am Stan Windhorn, one of the co-hosts, and with me is my good friend, my co-host, my buddy, my brother from another mother, Carl Bauer. Carl, how are you?
Welcome, welcome back, everyone, to
Yeah.
episode 64, Stan. 64. Can you believe that?
Wow. We're almost amazing.
Almost. The goal.
Yeah. So we're doing another one of our series. Instead of having a guest that we're going to interview, we are been doing a series of people that we admire. This is really Carl's idea, which I like it a lot. And Carl has been picking some other people who have channels on YouTube who have reached some levels of success. And the cool thing that's about your idea that I like so far, Carl, is we've had such a wide variety of different people, and that has been super cool. So I give you all the credit for that. But why don't you tell everybody who we're going to be talking about on this episode of What Drives You?
Yes, thank you, Stan. This one's interesting because in truth, I am not a fan of gluttony, which you will quickly understand what I'm talking about. The competitive food people, like. There's this what is that, a crash victim thing? Like I want to watch it, but then when I see him like sweating and go, it just, it's disturbing to me. But this particular
I'm with
gentleman,
you.
go ahead.
I'm with you. I mean, I like to eat. Don't get me
Oh
wrong,
yeah, yeah.
but
I,
I
I
try to do it in smaller portions than what these
smaller.
professional eaters. I don't know how do they do it. What is up? Do they have something unusual about their innards that allows them to do that?
I
I don't
think
get
a
it.
lot of them do some practice with water. They are able to stretch their stomach out a little bit. What's funny is the really good ones as of late, especially the ones who are pretty social media savvy, they're freaking in awesome shape. So this guy
Yeah,
is no,
they're not really huge, giant, overweight people.
no. This
They're
guy,
almost like athletes.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they're pros, right? So Adam Moran is our topic of today. His channel is called Beard Meats Food. Now, meats is not spelled MEET; it's spelled MEAT because he eats a lot of meat. And the dude is amazing. And his
Give
kind of
me his
his
name again.
Adam Moran.
Adam Moran. Adam Moran. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So beard is because he's got this big bushy beard. But I'm telling you, when this dude stands up, and this is another one of those people that I've kind of watched more for a little bit. This dude works out like all the time. I mean, he's ripped. He's got guns. And on a fun fact note, he is at 5.44 million subscribers. So a lot of people must be hungry or want to watch the same crash victim type of stuff. At least it's intriguing. And his top videos had over 32 million views.
Just by stuffing a bunch of food in there. Now, I will give him credit. So I've only watched one episode, and this was an episode where he broke a pizza slice record at Gordon Ramsay's, one of his pizza places.
Yeah.
Um, I would not sit there and watch a guy eat a bunch of pizza. However, he's humorous. He does put some production value in there. He uses music and sound effects and some clever editing. So he does make it more entertaining than just sitting there watching a guy stuff all this stuff down. So I'm going to give him a lot of props on he does a good job with it.
And he's British, so he's very polite. If he doesn't win, I mean, most of these are it's kind of like almost what's that, diners drives, because he finds these restaurants, these diners, and these little hidden nook pubs and bars that have these really interesting um, eating contests, and most of them it's literally this meal is $100. If you don't eat us, you pay it. If you do eat us, you get. If you don't pay us, you get a little
Yeah.
T-shirt and you get your name on the wall. So there's not like huge recognition or rewards. It's not like you're winning $1 million. It's more of a pride thing. But I
Yeah.
will tell you, Stan, most of the places this dude goes to, I would love to taste the food because it looks amazing. Before he starts digging in and chowing down. But I mean, they they do a good job. So
Maybe that's part of the appeal with all the subscribers and followers that he has is they're also sort of like our friend Ken, who's always looking for that next cool place that not isn't all that well known to eat.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so maybe.
He must. It would be fun to ask him, Adam Moran, if you can ever come on our show, he'd love it. But I'd love to get some data behind, like, okay, I picked this spot. Why did I pick it? And then what happens after the video hits? Like, how many? I mean, you got millions of people looking at stuff. Are they just overwhelmed? Does it kill their business? Does it make it soar? It's got to give it a big boost, don't you think, Stan?
Oh, I would have to think if he's got that many people watching it, yeah, people love going to places that they see on channels like that, and I think that's really good for the restaurants, I'm sure. Um, the one that I watched where he's eating all these pizzas, the record was he walked in there thinking the record was 18 slices, and then he found out it was 38 slices. And he not only easily broke the record, he's like, I want to add 10 to it. So he went to 48 slices, which is just crazy. But he's about ready to finish, and he's like, I don't know, that last one was kind of hot and spicy. He goes, do you have a milkshake? And so they brought him a milkshake. He's drinking a milkshake while he's eating all this pizza. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, he does do that. That is a funny thing. He does, as Stan pointed out, he's got a great sense of humor, and he most often finishes way before the time allotted, and I mean, he most times, right? So I'm sure there's been errors. I mean, times he hasn't completed the task. But if he eats it with that much time and it's an easy one, like they underestimated, just as Stan pointed out, he orders, "Do you have a dessert menu?" And he gets a dessert. And these people are like, "Are you nuts?" And so the buzz at the places, he often gets there right when they open so that it's not, packed with people because I don't think he likes the limelight. But he's very super polite and funny. And, it's just an amazing thing that he can go, one, stay in shape. He bounces all over America and Great Britain and the British Isles and all that. I've seen him in Sweden and Germany, so Europe. So his frequent flyer status, Stan, has got to be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Aside from tasting amazing foods,
Well, and his beard is quite impressive.
beard is
It's a
pretty.
nice looking big old, that must have taken him years to do that. So if we ever get him on the show, I would like to ask him how much time does it take? So he eats 48 slices of pizza, has a milkshake to wash it down. Could he do it again the next day? Does it take a couple of weeks? You see what I mean? I wonder what kind of a recuperation these power eaters have to go through.
Yeah, he seems to be more of a weekly poster, content builder. But yeah, that's a great question. I would love to ask him that. He again, he seems like a super nice guy, very approachable. He'll take pictures with people, on the channel. But the fact that he can, do what he loves, eating, competitive eating, work out, travel. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
brilliant life that he's living in. And I watched his channel grow too. Again, for dang it, Stan, got me
His
shaking now.
channel's called Beard Meets Food.
Food, beard meets food. What I was
Beard
going
Meets Food. Okay.
before you made me stumble over my again word. Um, it made me think about it. You didn't make me stumble. I was going to say that for those of you just joining this series, part of what we're doing is these admiration, and these are kind of my channels, but these are ranked from top, Mr. Beast being the #1 channel, and we're kind of just working our way down. That's the order. That's how we're going from Joe Rogan to Professor Live to Beard Meets Food. So there's really no, and that Stan pointed out. I think if Google looked at my algorithm, and be like, wait a minute, this guy likes sports, food, cars, religion, gambling, like all like they cannot figure me out. So that's part
Carl,
of the
the
fun.
algorithms are just showing that you're a very well-rounded man. That's all it is.
Hey, Stan, you just made my day right there. Thank you, brother.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
All right. Well, what's the guy's name again? Aaron Moran?
Adam Adam
Adam.
Moran.
Adam Moran, if you'd like to come on What Drives You, I would love to find out what drove you in the very first place to even become a competitive eater. And I want to know what happens afterwards. Are you on the couch for 4 hours? Are you on the John for 4 hours? You need a week before you can do it again? Those are questions I got to know.
Yeah, I'd be taking a giant nap, but we'll get to it. And next, our next episode, Stan. Thank you, Adam, for bringing us some joy and some laughter in your content creation. We're gonna. It's a donut, so it's a little food related. But again, that's what we're looking forward to on our next episode. So I don't want to ruin the surprise because it's a
All
good
right.
one. All right.
I will see you next time. We'll see all of you next time on What Drives You. Be good humans to each other. And Carl, I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Stan. Bye, everybody.